This is News Hour in Ifako. Good morning, I'm Melanie. This is News Hour in Ifako. Good morning, I'm Melanie. The major headlines. Tinubu moves weekly to join APC. June 12. Prioritize safety on roads. FRSC urges Nigerians. World Day against child labor. UNESCO official urges global action against child labor. 6 vehicles burnt. Traffic paralyzed in Lagos Ibadan. Tanker explosion. OPS pushes for refinery sell-off after $2.4 billion worth repairs. Sports. Mikel slams Chelsea's snub of Pogu Osimhen. AFN elections. Okorie, Zomi emerge winners in Southeast Northwest zones. News in detail. Tinubu moves weekly to join APC. President Bola Tinubu has stated that the ruling All Progressive Congress will welcome the Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, Nyesom Wike, if he decides to join the party. Tinubu gave the invitation on Wednesday for the inauguration of the arterial road N16 to arterial road N20 and other roads in the Katampe district. The president, who noted that the minister was currently not a member of the APC, commended the FCT administration for collaborating to deliver the project. June 12. Prioritize safety on roads. FRSC urges Nigerians. The Corps Marshal of the Federal Road Safety Corps, Malam Mohammed, has called on Nigerians to prioritize safety and demonstrate moderation and care for others while using the roads. This appeal was contained in a statement issued on Thursday by the Corps Public Education Officer, Mr. Olusegun Ogungbemide in Abuja. According to the Corps Marshal, the call has become imperative as Nigeria marks the 2025 edition of Democracy Day, observed nationwide today, Thursday, June 12. According to him, national holidays like Democracy Day typically witness increased human and vehicular movement, which, if not well managed, can result in avoidable road crashes. World Day against child labor. UNESCO official urges global action against child labor. President of UNESCO Read and End Federation, Abdul Salami Ladigboru Oromiyan, has called for unified national and global action to end child labor. Ladigboru Oromiyan made the call in an interview with the News Agency of Nigeria on Thursday in Abuja. He said the coincidence of celebration of World Day against child labor with Nigeria's Democracy Day on the same day was indeed instructive and symbolic, saying both add thinking of rights and protection of the people's rights. According to him, genuine democracy must prioritize the protection and empowerment of children. Night fire destroys goods in Rivers Market. Goods and properties worth millions of naira were destroyed following a fire which destroyed goods and property at the popular Umromasi Morning Market in the Obio Akpo local government area of Rivers State on Tuesday night. Already, most of the victims are counting their losses while they still struggle to salvage what they could lay their hands on. The fire started between 7:30 p.m. and 8 p.m. on Tuesday, following a spark immediately after power was restored. Scores of traders were seen crestfallen, while some cried openly as they watched their goods go up in flames helplessly. Federal and river state firefighters, as well as others from oil firms who were armed, did great to battle the fire, but had difficulty in assessing the main point of the inferno, though they later put it out eventually. Five Ogun traders in custody, one woman. The divisional police officer of Ifako Police Division in Ogun State, SP Kamorudin Olabisi, has disclosed that 5 suspects in connection with the death of the female trader, Mrs. Blessing Eze at Ifako Market, have been arrested. Olabisi revealed this at a stakeholders meeting of government officials, market leaders, security operatives, and traditional rulers at the Villas Hotel at Ifako on Tuesday. It was gathered that Eze was stabbed to death by a thug in the market, following a refusal to give money to the Igbo, who forcefully demanded festive money from her on Friday. The incident threw the Ifako market into tension as Igbo traders shut their businesses to register their grievances, leading to a series of meetings and consultations with appropriate authorities. Six vehicles burnt. Traffic paralyzed in Lagos Ibadan Tanka Expressway. No fewer than 2 people sustained several injuries while 6 vehicles were burnt after a petrol-laden tanker exploded opposite the NASFAT junction along the Lagos-Ibadan Expressway, leaving motorists stranded on Wednesday. The tanker was trying to make a U-turn at the junction when it overturned. An eyewitness who refused to disclose his identity said that when the tanker overturned, it split its contents and later caught fire. The eyewitness said the tanker was trying to make a turn when it fell to the side and split the petrol before catching fire. The fire accident also led to traffic disruption on both sides of the expressway as vehicles were held to a standstill. OPS pushes for refinery sell-off after $2.4 billion wobbly repairs. Following the seemingly botched repairs of the Port Harcourt and Warri refineries, after both plants got about $2.4 billion and returned to dormancy within 6 months of operation, the organized private sector and oil marketers have called for the immediate privatization of the facilities. However, the regulatory agencies of the midstream and downstream arms of the oil sector said the privatization of these plants would only happen if approved by the Federal Executive Council, as officials of the Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited and Federal Ministry of Petroleum Resources stayed mute on the latest call by the OPS. Sports. Liverpool slams Chelsea snub of Proven Osimhen. Former Chelsea midfielder John Obi Mikel has criticized the club's decision to overlook Nigerian striker Victor Osimhen in favor of a less proven option ahead of their Club World Cup campaign. Speaking to the London Standard, Mikel, who spent over a decade at Stamford Bridge, expressed displeasure that Chelsea had opted to sign 22-year-old Liam Delap from Ipswich Town for €30 million, rather than invest in an established goal scorer like Osimhen. Chelsea will travel to the United States on Friday to compete in the FIFA Club World Cup, buoyed by their recent UEFA Conference League triumph. However, Mikel believes that to truly compete for global honours, Chelsea must prioritize proven firepower. AFN elections. Okoye, Zomi emerged winners in Southeast, Northwest Zone. The Athletic Federation of Nigeria strengthened its new executive board following the successful completion of the Southeast and Northwest zonal elections in Abuja. The news agency of Nigeria reports that the election took place on Wednesday at the media center of the Moshood Abiola National Stadium, Abuja. It was overseen by Bukola Olopade, Director General of the National Sports Commission. Victor Okoye, a silver medalist at the 2003 All-African Games in Abuja, who was seeking the election into the board, had served as AFN Performance Director between 2021 and 2023. He secured the Southeast ticket with a unanimous 4-0 vote over another former athlete, Innocent Iwele. While Lagun Zomi of Zamfara clinched the Northwest position with a convincing 5-1 victory over Sunday Adeleye of Kaduna State. Speaking after the elections, Olafade commended the process for its transparency and credibility. Recap of the major headlines. Tinubu moves Wike to join APC. June 12. Prioritize safety on roads, FRSC urges Nigerians. Wealth Day against child labour. UNESCO official urges global action against child labour. 6 vehicles burnt. Traffic paralyzed in Lagos Ibadan tanker explosion. OPS pushes for refinery sell-off after $2.4 billion wobbly repairs. Sports. Mikel slams Chelsea snub of proving Osimhen. AFN elections. Okoye Ezoni emerge winners in Southeast Northwest zone. Follow us on all our social media platforms: Facebook at Ifako Radio, X at Ifako Radio, YouTube at Ifako Radio, WhatsApp at Ifako Radio, Instagram at Ifako_radio. Special thanks to the news producer, Olani Otiolufemi. Thanks for watching. I am Olani Otiolufemi. Have a lovely day. God bless Ifako Jai.